to our Senior Capping Ceremony. Today we will celebrate our seniors and honor those that help them along their way. Seniors, look around. Whether it's mom or dad, friends or family, teachers or coaches, everyone here is here for you. I want to encourage you to make a meaningful contact today. This is my favorite event at TCA. It's smaller and less formal than graduation. It's the one that makes me feel the most like we are one big TCA family. So let's all take this time to slow down, be present, and enjoy one another's company. Thank you. Oh, look, it's me again. Glad I didn't walk off. All right, so today's speaker, chosen by the students, is Blaze Keek. Blaze Keek is a teacher extraordinaire, and he also has the distinction of being one half of #Greek. Please welcome Blaze Keek.
The most important distinction, obviously, is being one half of #Greek, I think. Now, what I want is facts. Teach these boys and girls nothing but facts. Facts alone are wanted in life. Plant nothing else, and root out everything else. You could only form the minds of reasoning animals upon facts. Nothing else will ever be of any service to them. This is the principle on which I bring up my own children, and this is the principle on which I bring up these children. Stick to facts, sir. Thus begins the schoolmaster Thomas Gradgrind in Charles Dickens' Hard Times. Thomas Gradgrind was described as a man of realities, a man of facts and calculations, a man who proceeds upon the principle that 2 and 2 are 4 and nothing over, and who is not to be talked into allowing for anything over. Thomas Gradgrind, sir, peremptorily Thomas Gradgrind. With a rule and a pair of scales and the multiplication table always in his pocket, sir, ready to weigh and measure any parcel of human nature and tell you exactly what it comes to. It is a mere question of figures, a case of simple arithmetic. I regret to inform you that this is Thomas Gradgrind's world, and we're all just living in it. Or rather, we have allowed ourselves to be grinded down into this flattened view of things. Of course, there's nothing wrong with facts, measuring, or arithmetic. All good things. Heaven knows we need to be sure to remember that 2 + 2 equals, students? 5. Exactly what I was hoping for. I'm here to encourage you, however, to think beyond the world of facts, to keep in mind the words of Hamlet. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Or as you've heard me say to you a number of times, the words of Ramandu, the retired star in C.S. Lewis's The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Eustace tells him that in his, that is our world, a star is a huge ball of flaming gas. And Ramandu responds, even in your world, my son, that is not what a star is, but only what it is made of. Now, how do we break free from our Gradgrindian shackles and experience the world on this deeper level? Let me offer the transcendental of beauty as or maybe even the key here. Beauty is not an extra, it's not an add-on, it's not a thing we can take or leave, rather it is the fullness of what something truly is. Beauty is not the opposite of ugliness. Oh no, it is existence at its fullest, and as such has no opposite. Ugliness doesn't exist, it's just lack of beauty. When we experience the radiance of beauty, we are experiencing in our intellect, what James Matthew Wilson calls the splendor of truth. This is more than a mere emotional, subjective reaction, for beauty is most definitely not in the eye of the beholder. I'll come back to that in a little bit. It exists in the object, but is perceived in the subject, when we perceive the true goodness of something at its best. This, by the way, I want you to think back, has been a key part of your education at TCA from your beginnings here. Maybe you didn't realize it, but think back to elementary school. Think back to the images that line the halls as you walked down those corridors. the great paintings, the great works of art, the inspiring pieces of beauty that were there for you to look at. Think about life music back in elementary. I've talked about this quite a bit this year. Some of you said, oh, we should go back to life music. Think about your choir or band or art classes in junior high. Actually, let's go back to junior high band. Oh, you're laughing. Okay, my son is in 8th grade, and I was at the junior high band concert last night. They spent a lot of time at the junior high band concert talking about where the students started in 7th grade to where they've come from. So think about that from a little more than 5 years ago, when you first started trying to match pitch when you were singing, or when you first started playing that instrument. I bet especially you parents recall maybe some of those painful times of the clarinet wanting to sound like it should. But that's like it should sound. We had very good success back then, but if you've heard where our band and choir are at now, that's pretty amazing. But we need to take time to practice those, to get them to sound like they should, which is beautiful. The squeaking clarinet, the off-pitch voice. If you're convinced that beauty is only in the eye of the beholder or in the ear of the hearer, talk to me later about what that was like back in 7th grade. Or think about this event. It's not even Blazer Tuesday, and here I am in a blazer. Mr. B has his blazer on. Not even Blazer Tuesday. We're in the Brown Center. We're not in the gym for this event. Most of you are dressed up. That's the way things should be. Why decorate the tables next door? When you go into the gym, which is where the reception is, not the ceremony, you'll see that it's nice. Because that's the way things should be, which is beautiful. These things aren't extra to the event. They're not an add-on. They really help us appreciate what this lovely event is in itself. They are how things should be. They reflect the beauty of the world. All right, let's get back to thinking about beauty in your classes. Think about your favorite poems. Think about to be or not to be. Think about the rich language of Letter from Birmingham Jail. I hope you realize we have tried to surround you with beauty in a number of ways. Not just with words, though. We've got some of these fundamental truths also in math. In science, I just don't know those as well. Sorry. Back to Mr. Gradgrind. You can only form the minds of reasoning animals upon facts, said Mr. Gradgrind. I want to suggest at least 2 ways in which this view is deficient. First, the mind can and should be formed on more than just facts. But beyond that, more than just the mind is formed in education. Our shield doesn't say just mains. It's corpus main spiritus. It's mind, body, spirit. Who you are is so much more than and more important than the facts you know. Which brings us to virtue, the true end of education. Augustine defines virtue as rightly ordered love, which is to love things, that is to say, in the right order, so that you do not love what is not to be loved, or fail to love what is to be loved, or have a greater love for what should be loved less, or an equal love for things that should be loved less or more, or a lesser or greater love for things that should be loved equally, having your loves in order. Professor Brian Williams puts it in summarizing Aristotle, virtue is bound up with learning to feel pleasure and pain toward the right things, in the right way, at the right time, and for the right reasons. The experiences of beauty we have supplied you with for the past 13 years, some of you, have hopefully served to help you order these loves and to feel pleasure at the right things, the beautiful things. Largely, or maybe for some of you entirely, without knowing it, you have been encouraged to see and love the beauty in many different areas. Life music, nature study, poetry recitation, dissections, theorems, lives of magnificent people, great literature. All these form the furniture of your mind as you leave this school to whatever is next. This is why Plato, I know you're all waiting, thinking, would he bring up Plato, refers to education when he talks about coming out of the cave, not as providing sight to blind eyes, but to turning the soul toward the light. We hope we've helped you to turn your souls toward the light. The great scholar of Plato, Leo Strauss, finishes his article entitled, "What is Liberal Education?" by describing this type of education, which we have tried to provide for you as, quote, liberation from vulgarity. The Greeks had a beautiful word for vulgarity. They called it aperokalia, lack of experience in things beautiful. Liberal education supplies us with experience in things beautiful, end quote. I hope you will take this experience in things beautiful, which is far beyond Mr. Gradgrind's facts, and share it far and wide. Because as Fyodor Dostoevsky says in his book, The Idiot, the world will be saved by beauty. Thank you.
Up next, a young man who needs no introduction, but I'll give him one anyway. Senior class president, Kretschmann Cup finalists, and the last to be added, the appendix, if you will, of the High Council. Please welcome Chandler Wilbur.
If you in this room have asked or been asked either of these two questions in the last month, I'd like for you to please raise your hand. What are you doing next year, or are you excited to be done? Now look around, this is not at all surprising to me, as at this time in our lives, perhaps more so than any others, our focus, our energy, our zeal are all directed towards what is to come. But I would like to challenge one, class of 2023, and I want to invite the parents and teachers in this room to help hold our class to this charge, that for these next 10 days until graduation, to live only in the present. We've all had 13 years at this school behind us. Years of shielding our eyes from the sun's reflection off of Mr. Reed's head in class, of sitting, hoping and waiting, praying that Mr. Yu won't call on you next, and of wishing that Coach Swantek's PE class were all 7 periods a day every year. At least I certainly did. And what a gift that all of these memories have been. We look forward to many more years of life and blessing to come in front of us, that we spent all this time at this school preparing for. But before we are all no longer high schoolers, before all the adventures to come and new memories to be made, we have these 10 days. What a gift. The last 10 days to have the excuse, well, I'm only a high school kid. The last 10 days around peers and teachers who we spent so many years with. The last 10 days to make high school memories. So enjoy it. We'll all enjoy college, work, whatever other greatness is next. But it hasn't come yet. Thank you.
All right, let's begin. Luke Sanson, capped by parent Brian Sanson. Luke, you are thoughtful and easygoing, with a steady disposition that makes you reliable to your friends. Beyond this, you have the disposition of a philosopher. You hunger for deep discussion, complex ideas, and abstract wisdom. When something catches your interest, you will dive into the reading, delving it for new ideas and insights and seeking to measure its perspective against your own worldview. While your talents in graphic design and computer animation are impressive, it is the instinct to search for wisdom that will be your greatest asset moving forward. Capped by teacher Jennifer Smith. Meg, you are the paragon of leadership and spirit. We will miss hearing your clever quips in the morning announcements. You are reliable, respectful, and fun. You are a bright spot in our day. We are impressed by your ability to take an overwhelming task such as learning stoichiometry or planning homecoming week and make it manageable, stress-free, and yes, even fun. Your musical talent, academic achievements, and leadership skills both at school and in Scouts astound us. Thank you for assisting the chemistry department, making countless solutions to. It's been 4 wonderful years, Ms. President. Chandler Wilbur, capped by Coach Emily Hannenberg. Chandler, we have been amazed at your boundless energy, expressed in pursuit of an impressive resume, as well as leading TCA in so many extracurricular activities. We will certainly miss you leading the cheers at football and basketball games. You run harder than most people can comprehend, leaving a legacy in a program not short on legacy. Your thoughts and words often belie your youth, yet you have never struggled to connect with peers. Your college choice is a slam dunk, and we cannot wait to see how you thrive there. Casey Golden, capped by Coach Emily Hannenberg. Casey, you are known at TCA for your friendliness, which we have seen in easy times and difficult ones. Your diligence has served you and our community as a student and as a cross-country and track athlete, helping to elevate those programs to championship levels. Thank you for being so outgoing. The ease with which you relate to others has made many at TCA feel more comfortable and welcome. We are proud of you and wish you joy and excitement in the next step of your journey. Emma Morton, capped by Coach Emily Hannenberg. Emma, tender-hearted yet quietly confident, your sweet, sunshiny presence lights up every space you are in. Whether in the classroom or in the basketball and track, you are steadfast in all you do. You lead by your consistent effort and by serving everyone around you. You are always willing to lay aside your own preferences for the sake of the team. There is unshakable loyalty to your friends, your teams, and your convictions that is rooted deeply in word and deed. Your grateful balance of being fiercely competitive while being genuinely kind is an example to everyone. We are proud of you. Noah Archambault, capped by parents Eric and Jennifer Archambault. Noah, you are a calm but creative spirit. We appreciate you sharing your intellect, your leadership, your humor, your perseverance, your creativity, and your artistry. In our classrooms, across country fields, and our stages, you have been and are a fierce and true representation of a Titan. You have been a wonderful gift to our school. Please know you will be missed. Your absence is made more bearable by the knowledge of the great things that have come to and from you. Run on, Noah, with pride. Daniel Butler, capped by parent Lori Butler. Daniel, you are genuine and true to who you are. Your quietness reflects deeper thoughts at work and a wonderful ability to observe. When you share, it is very insightful and full of details. We appreciate your caring heart that makes sure others are okay. You hold strong values that are reflected in your character and how you handle yourself. You have a great perspective on life, always focused and respectful. It is exciting to see your strengths play out and draw others in. It will benefit you well in your future goals. At this time, we'd like to release row C.
Levi West. Capped by teacher Stephanie Fowler. Levi, with the strength and tenacity of eagles, you have soared above the hurricanes and tornadoes of life, refusing to give into the crashing waves. You are an inspiration to all of us who must push through the storms and breakers that push, pull, and drag, and yet you have selflessly chosen to live with such honor and purpose by giving to the world the best of who you are. Your life is a success because you have chosen to embrace goodness and hope, and we are so incredibly proud of you. May you continue to live richly, fully, and joyfully. Always do what you love, and love what you do. Naomi Bowes, capped by teachers Michelle and David Drake. Naomi, you work diligently and without complaint on whatever task is before you. Your ability to take charge and organize has made you an irreplaceable member of your friend group, classes, and the theater. You are reliable and helpful, someone upon whom both teachers and students can trust without question. Your ability to analyze a situation and come up with a plan, combined with your willingness to serve, will make you a fantastic teacher should you continue down that road. You make every classroom better by being part of it, and we will miss you. Emily Ciccoloni, capped by teachers David and Michelle Drake. Emily, you have come such a long way. From a shy freshman girl apologizing for bothering her teachers to a confident young woman with the leadership and charisma to lead classmates and coworkers. You have become a role model to younger students who aspire to have your seemingly effortless talent in choir and French. What they do not see is how much work goes in behind the scenes for both. But when you are passionate about the skill, the line between work and play often disappears. We are excited to see you continue to develop your impressive skills. Jessica Green, capped by teacher Michelle Drake. Cassie, what a gift to watch you grow over these past 4 years. Your hilarious sense of humor, kindness, and authenticity have always been a source of light. While your artistic talents speak for themselves, we are delighted to see your increased and well-deserved confidence in your accomplishments. Whether on stage singing or astonishing us with what to you seems like an ordinary doodle, you create and bring beauty into the world in a way that's as easy as breathing. That's a great gift in a culture that seems to fixate on ugliness and destruction. But remember what Dostoevsky said, beauty will save the world. Jackson Anderson, capped by parents Rick and Lisa Anderson. Jackson Anderson, congrats for accomplishing this important milestone in your life. We celebrate all your many achievements you have perfected over the past 4 years in and out of the classroom. You seem to have an effortless command of the stage, whether acting, singing, or dancing. You engaged us with your stage presence as we watched you in musicals, plays, one-acts, and concerts. The roles you created were exceptional, and you possess incredible comic timing. Best wishes for continued success in whatever you choose for the next season of life. We will miss you. John Bungay, capped by parent Melissa O'Connor. John, you are intelligent, humorous, and full of life. Your experience and knowledge draw us in to hear your stories. Your willingness to explore and seek out new things will be an asset, whether you lead or follow. We appreciate how you find joy in all the big and small events with a desire to share those adventures. You cherish your friendships with your easygoing attitude. Keep asking questions, being curious, and never stop exploring this world and your place in it. It will benefit you as you head into the future. At
Shakespeare might have been writing about you when he said, "Though she be but little, she is fierce." You fiercely protect your friends and you fight articulately for what matters to you. The transcendentalists would welcome you as a kindred spirit, for you will always try to live deliberately. You willingly endure difficult situations without fear. You live authentically and love well. You use your voice to incisively communicate your own beliefs, yet patiently listen to those of others. You are insightful, intuitive, creative, and courageous. We can't wait to see what new paths you blaze with that fierce fire. Brooklyn Baruti, capped by parent Michael Baruti. Brooklyn, it has been wonderful to see you grow throughout your high school years. We've appreciated all your talents, from the known, like your beautiful singing voice and acting and directing abilities, to the lesser known, like your amazing gift in the visual arts. You are not only a diligent student, but you are a kind friend. You have a listening ear and a generous spirit. Your patience with people has not gone unnoticed. Thank you for sharing these qualities with students and teachers alike. May you realize your dreams in music as you continue to study in college and beyond. Adia Byron, capped by parents Angelina and Michael Byron. Adia, you are a sweet, gentle, and empathetic spirit. Aware of everyone, you are accepting and compassionate in everything that you say and do. We love it when you share your thoughts and opinions because they are careful, thoughtful, receptive, and kind. You are selfless in sharing encouragement and love, always ready to give a hug to someone who needs it. It's beautiful how cheerfully committed you are to doing your best and doing what is right. Just as your tenderheartedness has cared for and served many at TCA, we know you will uplift others wherever you go. Blake Beauchamp, capped by parents Scott and Shauna Beauchamp. Blake, is determination your middle name? Whether joining new sports halfway through your high school career or trying out all kinds of high-level classes, you thrive in challenging yourself. No one has more of a growth mindset than you do, as you always seek to improve and learn from your experiences, no matter how difficult. Your positivity and sincerity are so striking in a culture of cynicism and detachment. It's clear your values matter deeply to you and drive you. Thank you for inspiring us to always be our best, do our best, and give our best to the world. Brian Braun, capped by sibling Matthew Braun. Brian, your determination as a student and athlete is evidence of the solid foundation you have built for your life. Even while enduring injury and setbacks, you make no excuses. You push forward, work hard, and do what needs to be done through the unexpected detours. You demonstrate unwavering perseverance through your actions, which speak louder than words. As a student, athlete, and friend, you are consistent, reliable, and trustworthy. Throughout your years here at TCA, we have been consistently impressed with your work ethic and dedication to each task. We enjoy you, respect you, and wish you all the best. Madison Brennan, capped by teacher Jenna Register. Madison, we hope you become a civic, business, or political leader in our society, as we have seen your gifts of leadership here at TCA. You are brave and fearless. You are wise and compassionate. You speak in a manner which deserves to be heard. You are hardworking and do not make excuses. You listen and you act on what you hear. You stand for what is good and right. You are what we need in the world today. March on, speak loudly, and be the model and voice of Titan character the world needs. Austin Cantor, capped by parents Lauren and Angela Cantor. Austin, your ability to find joy in the process of learning as well as the result is a joy to behold. While your photographic memory has always served you well, your ability to apply what you learn is impressive. Whether you are fixing a car, completing a puzzle, or arguing your point, your intellect is invaluable while problem solving, analyzing, and refining. You are a loyal friend and a trustworthy teammate. Your friends know they can count on you for support. Thank you for brightening our days with a clever sense of humor. It has been an honor to teach you. At this time, please release row E.
Next up is Ashlyn Bigler, capped by parents Paul and Misty Bigler. Ashlyn, your dedication to your studies, your friends, and all things TCA has been a joy to behold. We have been privileged to hear your voice and see you grow more comfortable in sharing your thoughts. It is difficult to imagine a student who better embodies all the highest aspects of being a Titan. From student council to JCL to your wide variety of classes and beyond, you truly embody a Titan's creed in putting your responsibilities above your rights and taking ownership of and finding joy in learning. We can't wait to see where your future takes you. Connor Carroll, capped by parents Mark and Beth Carroll. Connor, you have always been a fun-loving student. We are so honored to have been able to be a part of your development as a young man. Your loyalty to your friends embodies the meaning of loving and protecting. As a participant in football and wrestling, you have played a part in the success of the last couple of years. As a student, you have successfully completed your journey despite many setbacks and hardships. Additionally, you have encouraged others around you to do the same. We know that the perseverance you've learned here at TCA will take you far. Nicholas Che, capped by parent Michelle Che and teacher Mary Hawthorne. Nikki, despite having an online experience sophomore year that was admittedly less than ideal, you have worked hard to overcome any setbacks. Your work ethic and optimism help you overcome any obstacle in your path, be it a difficult homework assignment or a complex recipe for a school cooking contest. You have a cheerful disposition and quiet confidence in your ability to not only succeed, but to thrive. Your friends can count on you to work hard with a smile no matter what faces you. We are confident that your determination will lead you to new heights. Brooke Coyle, capped by sibling Juliet Coyle. Brooke, you have made our lives better by being at TCA. You personify grit and responsibility. It is no surprise that you chose Joe Rance as your hero because, like him, you know what it means to persevere through difficulties and come out the other side a stronger, more compassionate person. Your fortitude will carry you through all of the ups and downs of life, and you will respond with the grace and kindness that are at the core of who you are. We cannot say enough good things about you. Courtney Kroon, capped by siblings Colin and Connor Rose. Courtney, when we think of you, it is your compassion that stands out. Whenever your friends and teammates have a bad day, you are standing there with arms wide open for a hug and with an encouraging word. You have an infectious smile that brightens our day. We also think of your passion. When something grabs your heart and mind, you pursue it with a dedication that helps you reach your goals. Wherever you go and whatever you do, we will be in your corner, cheering you on. Bryant DeMarkey, capped by parent Susie DeMarkey. Bryant, it has been a pleasure having you in our classes. Your intelligence and your thirst for knowledge are remarkable, but what sets you apart is your ability to be a quality friend to everyone, always spreading kindness and laughter. You may be a little silly at times, but that's what makes you so endearing. Your humor and lightheartedness have brought joy to our classrooms. As you move on to the next chapter of your life, never forget to stay true to yourself and continue to be the kind, smart, and goofy person that we all love. You have a bright future ahead of you. Lene Getch, capped by grandparent John Mancini. Lene, you are a strong, independent young woman. Your outgoing, carefree personality draws people in. You are compassionate towards everyone with a desire to make them feel a part of the group. We appreciate that you have a servant's heart, willing to step in for others. You treasure your family and friends, being faithful to the core. You are creative and with strong observation skills, not only in drawing, but in life. That ability to look beyond yourself will benefit you as you head into your future and leave your mark on the world. Logan Getch, capped by Aunt Beth Credit. Logan, you are well prepared to live life to the fullest as you march steadily through life with your drums, as you connect with the earth in your garden, and as you think deeply with your affinity for philosophical discussion. The experiences you get out of these activities contain the essence of a good life, so we hope you always remember to pursue them. Your joy for living shines through with a kind heart. May you always find others who will equally receive your joy and send it back to you. At this time, please release Row F.
Aaron Crawford, capped by Counselor Laura Jeffords and parent Cameron Crawford. Aaron, most people think you're quiet, shy, and reserved, but we have had the pleasure of getting to know a different side. We know you as an honest leader, hard worker, good friend, and talented artist, especially with jewelry. You house so many wonderful qualities behind a quiet front. We watched from the sidelines as you grew from a sweet young ninth grader into a beautiful senior. You have so much to offer the world, and we hope you do not hold back. Good luck in your future endeavors. We will miss seeing you around the school. Josephine DiPatino, capped by parent Leah McCollum and grandparent Lisa Best. Josie, what a privilege it has been to watch you grow in your determination to succeed these last few years. One of the greatest joys of teaching is being able to watch students gain confidence in who they are and what they are capable of. You have found your voice and you use it to share wisdom, humor, and to advocate for yourself and others. We are excited to see the positive changes you make in the world. Tanner Heidi, capped by siblings Jacqueline and Rihanna Heidi. Tanner, with a strong spirit of competition within your heart, you are the kind of person whom everyone wants on their team. This winner's mindset brings you sustained victories in life. Meanwhile, the caring and compassionate attitude you hold for friends and loved ones proves that you are a kind person who brightens the days of others. It's clear that each day you wake up, you find it within yourself to give that day your best. We are sure your commitment to your values will take you to great places in the future. Zoe Ivor, capped by parents Jody and Mark Ivor. Zoe, senior year has been such a busy year, but you have proven your ability to remain on top of it all. No matter what comes your way, you handle every challenge with a confident, well-balanced mindset that keeps you calm and focused when under pressure. People take notice too, for while you take good care of yourself, you also take good care of others with your warm heart and caring attitude. Since we know you are a dependable student and friend, we know we can depend on you to make the world a better place for every life you touch. Blake Leaner, capped by parents Jerry and Emily Leaner. Blake, from the moment we met you, it was clear that you are your own person. You care about others, but you don't let them define what is important to you. This nonconformist identity combined with a cheerful demeanor make it a delight to spend time with you. You are tech savvy, and yet so relational. You're a faithful friend, a respectful student, and a skilled communicator. And your growing talent for singing and comedic acting has brought us great joy. Thank you for your awareness and sense of gratitude, which reflects the way you value others. Luke Leaner, capped by parents Jerry and Emily Leaner. Luke, we are so grateful for our front row seats to your life, a life of unwavering contentment and peace. You are steady and constant through any circumstance. As a dedicated athlete, a thoughtful student, and an uplifting individual, you faithfully live out consistent kindness. Our classrooms have been brightened by your peaceful smile and your encouraging presence. May you continue to light up new places and spread peace in the lives of those lucky enough to cross your path in the future. We wish you all the very best. Isabella Garcia, capped by sibling Emma Garcia. Bella, you're confident and strong, yet you display incredible humility. You're deeply passionate, yet also able to keep calm in difficult situations. You challenge us to be better, to think more deeply, and to fight for what is right, but only because you challenge yourself to do the very same every day. You're honest with yourself and others, and it's hard to find someone who is so rooted in their values, yet also so open to changing their mind and admitting they were wrong. That takes courage. Thank you for letting your bravery, your curiosity, and your diligence shine brightly. Tara Galtney, capped by siblings Ralph Guglielmi and Ellen Galtney. Tara, you are an amazing young lady. You are a strong, responsible leader who lifts up others and sets an example of what dedication and kindness is. You make a friend of everyone you meet, and you make all feel welcome with your generosity and compassion. Thank you for your hard work and support of the cheer team, Stuco, and the community. You've left a positive memory in all the lives you've touched here. We are so excited to see what the future brings for you. At this time, please release row G.
Ethan Gavin, capped by parents Ian and Sierra Gavin. Who better exhibits Aristotle's maxim, all men by nature desire to know than you, Ethan. No matter the subject at hand, you approach learning with an unparalleled earnestness that goes far beyond the classroom. Those of us who have taught you have had the pleasure of the classic Ethan conversation that spans such a range of topics, subtopics, and intriguing tangents that we come out with more to think about than we went in with. You have enriched TCA with your intellect, character, and work ethic, and we look forward to your continued pursuit of truth, beauty, and goodness. Luke Gentry, capped by sibling Ethan Gentry. Luke, it has been wonderful to have you at TCA. We've loved the interesting conversations, your unusual insight into classroom discussions, your fun sense of humor that is so needed when things get a little heavy, and your kindness to your peers and teachers alike. You are a talented musician and a patient team member. Your presence makes a difference to people around you. Never underestimate how much influence you hold. We are better because of you, Luke. May you find great success as you continue your education and your pursuits in life. We will certainly miss you. Adelaide Gillen, capped by parent Camille Gillen. Adelaide, a weaver of tales with a wry sense of humor. You have a creative mind and a kind heart. You've become more outgoing this year, but certain things haven't changed. You are hardworking and studious. You are bright and funny. Most importantly, you are kind and compassionate. We enjoyed your brilliant insights into literature, your love of learning, and of course the short stories you shared with us. We will miss not seeing an inflatable green dinosaur show up for parent-teacher conferences next year. Josie Goen, capped by sibling Levi Goen. Josie, you already have a natural knack for doing well in school. That doesn't stop you from working your hardest and giving your best each day. You see the value in your work, that what you put into it is proportional to what you gain from it. And your habit of passionate dedication has made you very wise indeed. But perhaps most importantly, you also show this passionate dedication in your kindness toward others, adding to the joy of each community you touch. Everyone who meets you is better for it, and has many gifts to give. Sarah Gossner, capped by parents Jesse and Susan Gossner. Sarah, if we had to describe you in one word, it might be poise. You gracefully walk through everything with your head held high and your feet firmly planted on common sense. Whether navigating the shenanigans of Latin Four or challenging yourself to be a part of the all-state choir, you quietly achieve greatness without expecting praise in return. You don't just succeed, however. You also manage to add a bit of beauty to everything you touch. Your amazing voice, your elegant handwriting, your kindness to your friends. Everything gains a little more detail from your diligence and love. Hannah Gott, capped by friend Cam Moulton. Anna, you are an amazing young lady who defines every area of your life by the pursuit of excellence. We celebrate your artistic gifts, your theatrical skill, your academic intellect, your maturity, and your curiosity about the world around you. Your dedication to so many diverse interests, combined with your outstanding work ethic, are the ingredients for a life well lived. It is evident that a task well done can be shared with others is a joy for you. May you continue to pursue creating beauty with excellence throughout life's many uncharted experiences. Dylan Gould, capped by parents Todd and Jeanette Gould. Who is one of the quieter students in class? Dylan Gould. who was one of the most attentive, also double gold. Dylan, you have figured out how to effectively communicate your presence and engagement with any person or group you interact with. You carry the advantage of being a quiet leader amid your peers who is always ready to accept the challenge, showing everyone how far you can go when you listen carefully, value the task, and then commit full effort without any distraction nor hesitation. Thank you for always giving your best. Lauren Graham, capped by parents, Amy and Joseph Graham. Lauren, since the first day of 9th grade, your diminutive, red-headed presence has been bringing happiness to our hearts. Let no one underestimate you simply because you don't demand attention. Your quiet demeanor is no reflection of the underlying strength and determination you possess. You maintain a steady, positive perspective on life, keeping track of what matters the most. You sing like an angel, and you are beautiful on the inside and out. You adhere to your values, yet demonstrate patience toward those who differ from you. Integrity is deeply ingrained in your character, and you strive to live it out. Pradika Gupta, capped by siblings Divyanka and Raj Gupta. Brads, you bring joy wherever you go. It's hard to find you without a smile on your face and your bright laugh filling the room. No matter what you put your mind to, you give it everything you have. Despite the challenges life gives you, you persevere with positivity and dedication, which we hope you will keep with you. Watching you thrive on the cheer team as a first-year senior and in your other endeavors has been a joy, and we watch with excitement at what your next steps will be. Levi Johnson, capped by parent Scott Johnson. Levi, you are a big guy with a gentle heart. A shining example of a person who excels in all things related to mind, body, and spirit. You have stood out on the football field, the baseball diamond, and in the classroom. You have always challenged yourself, and your self-confidence and discipline have always paid off. You are a natural leader, and the people you inspire benefit from your example. You will represent TCA as you pursue your dreams. Keep doing what you are doing and boldly continue to strive for the best in everything. Please don't forget us after graduation. We look forward to seeing you again and learning about your pursuits and journeys. At this time, we release row H.
Brennan Hume, capped by teacher Anthony Ebert. Brennan, you are a tour de force. Your brilliant mind attracts other minds that want to speak and sometimes spar with yours. You have demonstrated your talents and perseverance in our classrooms. Thank you for providing that model and leadership. There will be great silence when we can no longer hear your booming voice and laughter in our classrooms and hallways. As for the future, we do not know if you'll become the next officer pilot, a business entrepreneur, or a scientific pioneer, but we do foresee remarkable things in store for you. Chloe Hare, capped by sibling Jonathan Hare. You are passionate about the true, beautiful, and good, challenging us all to pursue it with you. Chloe, you expect and bring the best out of all of us because you demand the best of yourself. Whether on the court or in the classroom, no one works harder to improve, persists despite setbacks, and stays humble. You are a courageous leader who is willing to ask hard questions and be honest, yet always leading others through your service and love. Your good humor, sincere hope, integrity, and curiosity have been a bright light for us. We will miss you. Abigail Hall, capped by sibling Anna Hall, and Jack home. You are consistently a joy to be around because of your unique spirit. It is so important to be unabashed about who you are, and in this, you excel. Anyone who knows you can instantly recognize the qualities you possess in a specifically Abbey Hall way. Your signature style of good-natured humor, your unwavering desire to question deeply, and your full commitment to being a kind person. Of course, there's no reason to hold back who you are when there are so many reasons we are glad to know you. And we hope you're glad to be you. Ryan Heiser, capped by parents Rob and Chris Heiser. Ryan, you are the idealized scholar athlete. Even when golf tournaments took you out of class or AP homework kept you up late at night, you still succeeded in finding balance. The proof is in your achievements. You capped off your senior year as the captain of the golf team and qualified for the state tournament. And with your dedication, leadership, and never give up attitude, you were awarded the Most Inspirational Player Award. Through the years, your teachers and classmates will agree that you brought rigor and joy to your classes. Your bright future is off to a great start. Elias Indermuley, capped by parent Elaine Indermuley. Eli, as one who thinks deeply, you have demonstrated your commitment to joining history's greatest writers and thinkers, poring over their books and connecting with others on an intellectual level. As one who feels deeply, you have demonstrated a passion for sharing your time, art, and music with those around you. You care. You are engaged with what it means to be alive. We hope you never settle for anything less, because staying true to who you are will make your life rich with friends and fulfillment. Aiden Jenick, capped by parent Jane Jenick. Aiden, you are one of the most empathetic and authentic people we know. You take the time to truly see those around you, seeking to walk with them and make their days better. Simply by being who you are, you create community all around you. We cannot adequately express how much this means to all of us who have been touched by your genuineness and compassion. You embody the best of what TCA stands for. You are exemplary as you seek to find, create, and rejoice in all that is true, beautiful, and good. Grant Jenick, capped by parent Jane Jenick. Grant, we see you in the hallways and you make us smile. We appreciate your respectful attitude and kind words for everyone you meet, and the yummy treats you share. You are in tune with the thing that matters most in life, remaining in tune with what it means to be a person who has thoughts, dreams, feelings, and principles. You remain aware of these things in other people too, and we see that as you lift up everyone around you. Through your loyal friendship, we know you always have our back, and we will always have yours. Asha Joseph, capped by parents Celicia Joseph and mentor Tori Arish. Asha, what an honor it has been to get to know you. Thank you for touching our ensembles and classrooms with your warm and inviting nature. Your gifts and talents in music, as well as your thoughtful approach to important matters of the heart, are strengths we admire. You bring care and creativity to the tasks you undertake, wisely prioritizing what you value the most. Your willingness to humbly acknowledge areas for personal growth reflects an unusual kind of maturity. Few people people with your level of passion and competence have developed this introspective habit. It is a sign of true depth. Braden Keller, capped by parents Mark and Jana Keller. Braden, you are a shining example of hard work, dedication, and kindness. As a football player, you have shown great talent and perseverance, always giving your best. Your teammates know they can count on you for support, and your leadership will be missed. But what truly sets you apart is your gentle and kind-hearted nature off the field, which touches the lives of all those around you. You are a role model to your peers and a joy to teach, and we are confident that your future will be filled with success and happiness. Thank you, Braden, for inspiring us all. Sophia Kurska, capped by parent Katie Kurska. Sophia, you have the heart of a poet and a philosopher, always willing to dig thoroughly into life's deepest questions and search for beauty, even in the midst of life's challenges. Working hard in Scouts and school, you clearly seek a well-balanced, well-lived life. Along the way, you express care for others in personalized, heartfelt ways. You never take shortcuts either, when you know it's more rewarding to carry a genuine heart into whatever task lies in front of you. Thank you for sharing with us your ongoing wonder and curiosity for everything life has to offer. Zoe Colozzi, capped by sibling Michael Colozzi. Zoe, we are so thankful for how you generously share your bright nature and joyful heart with us. Your smiles, laughs, and enthusiastic friendship have brought much-needed light to many moments throughout your TCA career. We know you will continue to be uplifting to others in every step of your journey, with your big heart and unforgettable zest. You are not simply a happy face, you are also strong and determined, and have so much depth to draw from as you continue in life. May you always invite others along enjoying life's big and small moments to the fullest. Please release row J.
Hunter Kenny, capped by parents Jeremy and Alicia Kenny. Hunter, amid the frequent chaos of the high school world, we are thankful for your unwavering tranquility. Your quiet nature and gentle spirit provide constant reassurance to those around you. We admire your deep loyalty for your lifelong friends, which makes you a trustworthy place for those close to you to turn. You are proof that being a man of few words goes hand in hand with living thoughtfully and intentionally. We are so proud of who you are today and are excited for who you will continue to be as you step into this next season of life. Levi Kirsten, capped by sibling Tatum Kirsten. We are not sure if you always had your wry humor and clever wit, Levi, but we enjoyed seeing them come to the fore as you moved through TCA. Always one with a quiet quip, but also a dedication to your wide range of studies. Your understated demeanor hides serious depth within. We hope you keep finding your voice, literal, musical, or otherwise, as you move beyond TCA. Your intellect, dedication, and well-rounded interests are an inspiration to your peers and teachers alike, and we wish you the best in your future endeavors. Luke Klaus, capped by sibling Isabella Klaus. Luke, though you might feel sometimes like you were born in the wrong decade, you bring exactly the grooviness and independent spirit we need here in 2023. We all admire your love of music, your calm, cool vibe, and your genuine curiosity. You're never afraid to ask difficult questions, and you have a serious quest for the truth. However, you always have a ready laugh and a great sense of humor, so we all keep perspective. Keep seeking the extraordinary and using your creative mind to thrive and grow. It's been a joy to jam along beside you. Mirabella Kramer, kept by Aunt Tiffany Kramer and parent Alan Kramer. Mira, you are brave enough to think outside the box, something that isn't easy to do in an age where most people are just trying to fit in. Your creativity allows you to make connections between class discussion and whatever you have most recently been watching or reading, which in turn lets you internalize the material intuitively. You work hard, even at subjects that don't come easily, refusing to give up until the task is complete. In 4 years of high school, we do not think we've ever heard you complain. Your optimism, courage, and determination will serve you well in life. Haley Crescent, kept by parents Bob and Sherry Crescent. We have watched you, Haley, grow from a reserved freshman to a thriving, confident young woman, and you have run away with our hearts and our admiration. Thank you for your example of a student fully dedicated to her family, her running, and her studies. We love seeing the look of pure happiness on your face when you run in a track or cross-country meet, or when you get to flex your engineering skills. Your joy is contagious. Thank you for all your help in the science department as senior assistant too. Best wishes on the trail ahead. Evan Lepore, capped by parents Kirk and Janine Lepore. Evan, you are a memorable young man, both on and off the field and court. Your entrepreneurial spirit is inspiring, and your determination to turn your ideas into reality is remarkable. You are a loyal friend, always taking an interest in the lives of those around you. Your inquisitive mind and diligent mindset are top-notch, and you never shy away from a challenge, even if your motivation for said challenge is low. We have no doubt that your future is bright, and we are excited to see all that you will achieve. Thank you, Evan, for inspiring those around you. Tyler Lavoie, capped by parent Rhonda Lavoie. Tyler, whenever we bombard you with complex books to read or challenging concepts to unpack, you demonstrate your gift of making it look easy. But even if something comes easily to you, you don't let your extra energy go to waste. Instead, you have emerged as a leader and a source of help for your classmates. Moreover, you have proven your habit of helping others in football by being an exceptional team player and inspiring others with your confidence. May you have many happy years ahead. Whatever you set your mind to, you will accomplish. Lauren Martins, capped by parent Carla Martins. Lauren, we so enjoy your outgoing personality and willingness to share things close to the heart, like New Pangea. We adore your drive and passion. Your love for life and taking on new adventures draws people in. We appreciate how much you cherish your family and your time together. Your willingness to push and challenge yourself in everything you do is amazing. Your passion is a driving force, and we know it will be a part of your future as you go after your goals with enthusiasm. At this time, please release row K.
Andrew Leipold, capped by parents John Leipold one of your best assets. You are bright and loyal, and that unbridled nature brings a vibrance that makes you a great person to know. Seeing you grow and use these powers for good just reminds us of the wonderful person you are and the good that you make happen. Stay in the lines as life demands, but never put on that bridle. Kate Mastrolia, capped by sibling Megan Mastrolia. Kate, everything is a lot more fun when you are a part of it. You are full of life, energy, and creativity. Friendly and inviting, not only do you love being around all types of people, you also have an uncanny ability to read and empathize with others. Being a deep thinker about life, you create meaningful conversation everywhere you go. Whether you are analyzing math problems, persevering through the pain of a cross-country race, or telling friends about music, psychology, or new recipes, the way you recognize and enjoy beauty in life is reflected to all those around you. Hayden Matthews, capped by parents Kevin and Lori Matthews. Hayden, you are a true team player. You never back down from a challenge, so your positive, uplifting spirit spreads to others and encourages everyone to do their best. But this doesn't just apply in football. Your team player mindset also carries over into everyday life. Whenever you are in a group, and you always put others first. You aren't afraid to have fun and spread a little laughter, but you never boast, nor do you demand to be the center of attention. Being yourself means you are humble yet spirited, and through that, you know you will find great fulfillment. Riley McGinley, capped by sibling Dylan McGinley. Riley, one of your greatest gifts is caring deeply in a world of apathy. You use your unique, powerful voice to advocate for others and to speak truth. You're unafraid to challenge others to think more deeply, but you also listen empathetically to other perspectives without compromise. As a mentor to younger students in speech and debate, you've inspired and empowered others to be courageous and develop their own voices. Thank you for sharing with us your sense of humor, honesty, and incredible depth of passion. You welcome others to be their authentic selves in ways we and they cannot forget. Seth Niner, capped by parents Seth and Dorothy Niner. Seth, shaking hands with you every day after class has been an exceptional honor. You are truly an honorable young man who seeks to do your best in all situations. You seem to embody balance, managing many activities and achievements, yet never losing your cool and always staying humble. You are sincere, but can still make space for laughter. Your calm presence is a result of knowing who you are and living authentically into your values, which others around you deeply respect. Seth, you seek wisdom and not just information. You represent the excellence with honor we hope to see at TCA. At this time, please release row L and row M.
Amanda Mullinex, capped by parents Douglas and Jillian Mullinex. Amanda, it is an undeniable loss to have you leave us at the end of this year. Your very presence in the classroom spreads a sense of joy and genuine kindness. You are always willing to lead or to be led, to learn or to teach. You pour out your giftedness with such humility and spirit that we just want more and more time with you. Your beauty and gifts as a dancer and singer are powerful, but it's the person behind those gifts who creates a transcendence into the magical. Thank you for being a light at TCA. Joshua Mullins, capped by sibling Amanda Mullins. We hope you don't mind, Josh, but the words of this tribute were written just a few hours before the capping ceremony. It still got done on time and with reasonable quality, right? We're sure you would approve. If there's one thing we have learned from you, it's this: never underestimate Josh Mullenix. Even if you learned something brand new 5 minutes ago, we can rely on you to have a well-articulated, insightful opinion about it, or at the very least, a humorous hot take. And amidst all the humor and laughs is you, a kind and genuine soul we will never forget. Andrew Odegaard, capped by parents Jeff and Laura Odegaard. Andrew, you are passionate, whether in a discussion, a debate, or playing a game at lunch. Your excitement draws us in. You are knowledgeable and creative with a 3D perspective. We appreciate your willingness to think outside the box, challenge our ideas, and see the world through different lenses. You maintain tight friendships, having some amazing adventures even during the partial. You are observant, seeing the smallest of details around you. All these wonderful gifts will serve you well as you take the next steps in your journey. Bryce Patrick, capped by parent Jay Patrick. Some say attitude is everything. If this is true, then always remember, Bryce, that there is nothing you can't overcome. Perhaps it's a bit obvious to say this, though, because you already have a track record of pursuing challenges that match your skills and intellect, that push your limits, that aren't just easy for easy's sake. Amid your determination, you harmoniously react to setbacks, and in the long run, you succeed at what you set out to do with a positive attitude. As life goes by, this positive attitude will help your good and great achievements reach the stars. Valerie Piper, capped by friend Ashlyn Jones. Valerie, it has been delightful to watch you learn and grow here at TCA. You are a very talented student who has remained humble and kind. You are an encouragement to other students and a fabulous example. Your patience is exemplary as you work to contribute to your teams in acting, singing, directing, and classroom projects. You truly value your responsibilities over your rights. Thank you for sharing these qualities with us all. We will certainly miss you in the halls of TCA, but we know that we are all better because of knowing you. Remember who you are. Curtis Pollard, capped by Coach Leo Swantek. Curtis, you are positive and pleasant, hardworking and committed, but you are also a pretty fine goofball as well. Your outgoing personality and friendly demeanor create a happy environment wherever you go. You contribute to your classes with relevant and sometimes irrelevant comments, delivered in an enlightening and interesting manner. It has been great fun watching you pursue your passions here at TCA in the classrooms, basketball courts, and marching band fields. Perseverance and tenacity are your middle names as you suffered battle scars from giving your all. Through those trials, you have impressed and inspired us. At this time, please release row N and
Emma Prudhoe, capped by parent Chris Prudhoe. Anna, you are the sweetest person. You spread kindness wherever you go with an inviting and warm smile. Your drive and motivation to succeed in all you do is evident in your attitude and accomplishments. You push past your fears and strive with determination and confidence to meet your goals, which is incredibly admirable. Your time here at TCA is just the beginning of a life filled with joy and excitement. Your future is bright. We hope you always stay loving and kind. Ella Reed, capped by sibling Anna. Ella, may girls and women everywhere learn your name and know of your spirit and strength. You are one of the most learned, independent, and strong people we have ever met. On first meetings, one might think you quiet and demure, but they quickly learn how studied, intelligent, wise, nonconformist, and socially aware you are. Your strength of character and independence is to be revered. Thank you for being among us. May you lead many to think and do what's true and good, not simply what's popular. You can make history, Ella. Elizabeth Richards, capped by parent Amy Richards. Lizzie, it's hard to imagine a purer heart than yours. In a cynical world, you choose sincerity and strive to give your all. Your kindness is a force of nature, but so is your competitive drive on the basketball court. Love guides your every action, but you're certainly no pushover. You define determination. Your busy schedule testifies to your many talents and your willingness to challenge yourself. And your servant's heart. Everyone wants a Lizzie on their team. Luke Rieger, capped by mentor Jeff Johnson. Luke, we love that you think for yourself and are unafraid to follow your own path in seeking the truth. You challenge others and yourself to think more deeply and creatively, and yet you also encourage us not to take ourselves too seriously along the way. It's clear that you engage deeply with many philosophical ideas and are never content with easy answers. Your intellect aside, you are genuinely a good, kind human being who is empathetic and capable. Your openness to the world of possibilities in life and literature gives us great hope for you, your unique future path. Faith Roberts, capped by siblings David and Micah Roberts. Faith, you are an extremely talented person and model student, excelling in academics, athletics, and music. However, you remain humble, always working hard to improve yourself and the world around you. You radiate light to everyone around you, always friendly, encouraging, and kind. The world needs people like you who speak the truth and possess integrity beyond reproach. Thank you for embodying the Titan's creed through your constant service to others. There are certainly great things waiting for you in the future. Sophia Ross, capped by sibling Maxton Ross. Sophia, from the minute you came into our lives, you have made our corner of the world a more exciting place. We admire your realism, honesty, and spunk. Maybe it's sass. You welcome and encourage all types of people with your caring questions about our day and random Dutch furley drinks. Thank you. You show great perseverance in your studies to reach your end goal of entering the medical field. Speaking of fields, you also crushed it on the softball field and the marching band on the football field. TCA will greatly miss you and your spirited presence. At this time, please release rows Q and R.
Dylan Romine, capped by parent Dave Romine. Dylan, whether flying planes in the sky, gliding snowboards down slopes, floating down river, or racing up a soccer field, you never back down from challenge or adventure, even when it is something new. While pushing yourself to the limits and doing what you love, you are always respectful, reliable, and responsible around others, including them in the journey to live well. Quietly and efficiently getting your work done, you embody the essence of work hard to play hard. You are always living each moment to the fullest, which is evident by a constant smile. We can't wait to hear about your next adventure. Landon Roeder, capped by parent Jen Roeder. Landon, you have a special combination of talents and qualities. Your wit and sense of humor always bring a big smile and belly laugh to those around you, and your lighthearted attitude is infectious. As a student, you are bright and open-minded, never shying away from ideas that challenge your viewpoint of the world. Your fixation on completion has served you well, both in and out of the classroom, and your loyalty and kindness make you a true friend to all who know you. Thank you, Landon, for being such a joy to teach and know. Hudson Schlender, capped by teacher Christina Schwartzoper. Woo! Hudson, it has been a privilege to know you. We would say you are a diamond in the rough, but that implies that you need modification. This is not accurate. You choose when and to whom you show your diamond side. There, one sees how aware you are of your surroundings. We see how perceptive and compassionate you are. We see how much you value people. We see your respect for truth, beauty, and goodness. We see how hard you work. We see the incredible human you are. We would ask you, let more people see and get to know this diamond, because you are truly priceless. Let yourself shine, Hudson. We know it's in you. Noah Schlender, capped by friend Soren Frawley. Noah, knowing that you love the outdoors explains so much about you. The qualities that make you a good fisherman and hunter are valuable in all of life. Patience, strength, a calm mind, openness, humility, and a desire for a simple, good life. You are able to accurately assess your strengths and weaknesses, work with determination through difficulties, and to have a grounded perspective about what really matters. You've learned so much about taking responsibility, and we trust that all the skills you've learned here, as well as in the outdoors, will take you far in life. Caden Rusin, capped by parents Kirk and Amy Rusin. Strong, resilient, determined, virtuous, principled. These are some of the most prominent words that come to mind when thinking about you, Caden. We never hear a complaint out of you, nor an excuse, but what we do see is your purposeful commitment to doing your best, no matter the circumstances. You live by the philosophy that every challenge is an opportunity to see what you're capable of, and you combine that with a humble desire for what is true and good. We hope you keep your selfless approach to life and find peace and contentment because of it. Michelangelo Smoot, capped by sibling Venice Smoot. Nico, the goodness in your heart is undeniable. You are a loyal friend, an incredible older brother, and an excellent human being. Others are drawn to you because they know you are a safe, non-judgmental person, willing to see the best in others. You walk through life with laughter and a positivity grounded in perspective. Your even-keeled, calm, cool presence impresses us, and your willingness to be honest and take responsibility for yourself shows a remarkable self-awareness. We admire that you prioritize relationships and love. There really is nothing more important in life, and we thank you for your example. row S, T, and U.
Kira Shaner, capped by grandparent William Shaner. Kira, you apply your considerable critical thinking ability to excellent academic work, athletic pursuits, and even daily conversations with friends and staff at TCA. We know that when we talk to you or watch you do your thing, we are going to get your very best. While most of us know that you have excelled academically here, you carry yourself with a humility that is always pleasant to be around. Thank you for being a quiet but dependable leader. Those are often the most effective leaders around. Best of luck in the future. Reagan Shaner, capped by parent Connie Shaner. Reagan, we have gotten to know you as one who is fully present in your surroundings. Listen and you care. When asked a question, you always have some insight that you've been thinking about, and we appreciate you for that, because you routinely prove to be a reliable, stabilizing presence in the community. We know we can count on you because of your humble determination to see a job through to the end, the commitment you hold in your friendships, and the respect you show toward everyone around you. We hope everyone returns the same attitude back to you. Seth Shute, capped by youth pastor Josiah Weiss. Seth, it is astonishing to see how much you have changed in the past several years alone. You went from a quiet freshman to an unabashed senior, much more confident in who you are. It's apparent in the way you walk, the values you live by, and the care you show for your friends. It will be amazing to see where you go next, too, because one of the most important traits you have demonstrated is how you never give up. You will be fully present for life's challenges and overcome them one by one. Here's to a wonderful life. Bella Tyler, capped by parent Jim Tyler. Bella, what a joy to see you come out of your shell and embrace who you are. Whether in center stage for speech and debate, or behind the scenes on crew, you not only take on new opportunities, but always seize the chance to help others. You've probably bought Noodles and Company for lunch for all your friends by now, and that's just one facet of your selfless, abiding kindness. You are a safe space for others, yet you also assert space for yourself and live out your deeply held values. You are a thoughtful, creative, responsible leader, ready to rock the future. Tessa Stanley, capped by parents Philip and Kat Stanley. Tessa, you live out a clear picture of what you value as you put your family, friends, and loved ones first. In your own thoughtful way, you invest in others with kindness, and selflessness. You have shared your beautiful voice, your beautiful heart, and your intentionality through investing your time and energy in the people and places that you value. Thank you for bringing your gentle fun and friendship to every possible moment. May your life be blessed by people who return that same gift to you. We are so thankful for these years of walking through life alongside you. Alana Stern, capped by Aunt Natalie Abbott and teacher Joy Davenport. Alana, what an honor it has been to watch you grow at TCA. Your thoughtful conversations and ability to listen and respond to the needs of others are all strengths that will carry you far in life. Your quiet inner spirit and your strong moral compass are an example to those who see you make decisions, who are on the receiving end of your words, and all those who encounter you in almost every capacity. We know that you are going to take those strengths out into the world and do amazing things. Connor Takanaka, capped by parents Jean and Wendell Takanaka. Connor, watching you grow into the young man you are today has been a cherished journey for us. With each passing year, we've seen your positive traits deepen and your talents and abilities expand. It's not simply the delight of your skills as a scholar, musician, and actor, although we have loved your performances along with your intellectual contribution to our community. It is also the encouraging realization that you are a reliable, thoughtful, incredibly courteous young man with the ability to think and discern. You have gained invaluable self-understanding and developed essential insight into what is wise, good, and best.
Chloe Troy, capped by parents Martin and Emily Troy. If anyone is going to pick up an obscure pop culture reference or joke in the classroom, you can count on Chloe. Your sense of humor and ability to easily riff with friends and teachers alike has made every class you're in more fun. Your comedic timing extends to the stage, whether you're playing a Midwestern softball coach or a wicked witch melting into a puddle. Senior year has also shown us that you can get serious when you need to, and we've enjoyed seeing you roll up your sleeves and tackle more difficult academic projects to see what you are truly capable of. Blake Van Tongeren, capped by parent Jennifer Abbott. Blake, you have always been a dedicated student athlete. You know what it means to overcome hardship and move forward, being confident and steadfast. Your dedication to improve yourself and become the best athlete you can be is admirable and inspiring to students and staff alike. But what truly sets you apart is your loyalty to your friends and an infectious sense of humor, which brightens the day of everyone around you. Despite numerous challenges, you have never lost your determination or positive outlook on life. You're an inspiration to all of us, and we are proud to have had the opportunity to teach you. Sawyer Wilson, capped by parent Mary Wilson. Sawyer, TCA knows you for how hardworking and diligent you are. Your work always reflects an ability and desire to go above and beyond what was expected. You are gracious toward staff, as well as the younger students who look up to you. We have seen an introspectiveness in you that is rare for someone your age. Thank you for the times you have shared your thoughts with us. You have set a very high standard for yourself. We think you have met them and then some. Joshua Boo, capped by sibling Jonathan Boo. Josh, you are strong and full of heart, fearless and full of integrity. Not only are you willing to work hard in everything that you try, but you excel at all of them. You have chosen to invest in living life fully, whether that is in dedication to your soccer teams and athletic efforts, willingness to engage thoughtfully in academics, or your deep enjoyment of just being with people and including others in your adventures. We see that you are a leader because of your conviction for excellence as well as your kindness. Your influence and intentionality make us all better. Camden Webb, capped by teacher Dr. Christian Benjamin. Camden, you are an old spirit and wise beyond your years. You have always watched and cared for your peers, and you take care of your family too. You feel so deeply and only want the best for everyone in your circle. Your friends and acquaintances could never doubt that, as your actions don't make that possible. Thank you for giving us your best. Keep being that advocate for others and never forget to advocate for yourself. You will make many lives better simply by being someone they know. Hannah Zugic, capped by parents Adam and Sarah Zugic. Hannah, your love for others radiates from you like a warm light. Kind and gentle, you embrace others without judgment, and you are a deeply loyal friend with such a servant's heart. You are consistent, dependable, patient, and truly value your responsibilities above your own rights. We appreciate your creativity and willingness to share a part of yourself in the work. Your quirky sense of humor that lies beneath the quiet persona draws us in. Thanks for sharing your kindness with us over the years. We know you will bring that steady force of persistent love into the world.